Wait. They want to defund. We need to defund U.S. aid for certain foreign aid programs in the DOJ. We all know why. The FBI separately. The FBI gets double defunded. The FBI gets defunded twice, brother, both in the hands of the DOJ and also the Department of... Now let's watch I Gaslit far-right Twitter into being woke.
The app, formerly known as Twitter, has a lot of right-wing content on it. Oh, wait. Alex Jones is live streaming right now? Actually, I'd say it's mostly right-wing content now. However, after having navigated this digital hellscape from left to right, I had a fun thought. What if someone were to disguise themselves as a Republican, infiltrate the other side, and then with a few right-wing talking points sprinkled throughout, trick the far right into actually being a bunch of leftist progressives? The abolishment of Obamacare. Really, my goal is to just like break their brains. But I don't want billionaires like Bezos. And I'm getting a little triggered again. Hey, it's been a minute, and today I'm gonna try to turn far right Twitter woke. All right, time to create our brand new Republican profile. I think the best place to start with this is a good disguise. So what kind of Republican do I want to be?
Hell yeah, brother.
I think that'll do it. I think once we have the right aesthetic and a decent profile picture, then the rest of this is going to come naturally. Let's do Talbot Henley. That looks great.
That's a great name.
Right, what am I interested in? I like barbecue and grill, country music, outdoors. Where's the option for drinking 100 beers with your bros? We'll do RVing. That's kind of the same thing. Science, no. Combat sports, sword fighting, gunfighting, you know, the combat sports. Technology, Elon Musk is probably my favorite technology. I made this last night. I'm really proud of it. I think it's gonna look really good as a banner. Let's see what it looks like all together. God, that looks good. Now that we have our foolproof disguise and our Republican profile is set up, I think we're ready to go. All right, I do need to get verified as usual. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to do it again because Elon doesn't promote your tweets as a new profile unless you're verified. Wait, did it go up from last time? When I did this the other month, it didn't cost $22. It was like $16. You know what? I'm gonna try to do this without paying for it. I don't want to give him any more money, but I need to concoct a strategic plan. How am I even gonna do this?
That's
I
right,
can't
brother.
just bust into Twitter, rainbow guns a-blazing, spewing a bunch of Marxist rhetoric.
All of a sudden, wee woo. You might have noticed that we became an apolitical stream. All of a sudden, you might have thought that this was some goddamn libtard stream, right? Turns out, it's actually apolitical, baby. We ain't got no time for science and other gay stuff like that. Vaccines, hell no. It's time to not do politics. It's time to just talk straight facts, which...
All right, well, that's a lot, so I better start tweeting. An unlucky Lisbon zoo visitor dropped their phone into the otter enclosure. Lesbian zoo? Step 2, build trust and build followers. Get the right-wingers over to my account. If my Twitter followers don't trust me and see me as full-on MAGA, then they're never gonna take my more woke take seriously. I need them to not only like me, but also agree with the majority of everything that I say. I would love to see a lib try to do this. Step 3, the old switcheroo. As I amass a bigger and bigger right-wing following, I'll start posting mega threads where I cover hot-button political issues that on the surface seem like your average right-wing tweet, but if you read in between the lines, you might find yourself a little closer to the left than you thought. By the way, these threads started off pretty milquetoast, pretty mild, but by the end, I didn't really know how the right-wingers would start interpreting some of them. Deport all immigrants, illegal or not. So without further ado, let's hop on Twitter and see what's going on. Make Europe great again. Mega. Yeah, why not? Make the world great again. Migwa. Now, you may not be familiar with Migwa, but surely you're aware of the MISA movement, right? Oh, you're not? Well, it stands for Make the Internet Safe Again. Because I'm not sure if y'all know this, but I can literally go to any data broker's website right now and buy anyone's data for just a few bucks. It's not even illegal for me to do that, which is insane. So that means it's completely on us to protect ourselves online. That's why I use today's sponsor, Aura. Aura keeps you safe online by doing all of the hard work for me. They track down all those sneaky little data brokers who are selling my info online and submit opt-out requests on my behalf. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Give Aura a few weeks and then search yourself on these sites and you won't find any of your personal information, which means less annoying spam emails too. While I'm off doing important things like watching sponsored segments of videos from my favorite YouTubers, Aura will continuously monitor the sketchy dark web and let me know if any of my personal information has been exposed. They're gonna let me know right away if anyone tries to use this info to access my credit or bank accounts. Plus, get this, they also give me up to $5 million in identity theft insurance, should the worst case scenario happen. On top of this, I use the Aura app, which has a VPN with 100+ virtual locations. Does your current VPN baby have all of these other features too? Probably not. You can go to my link, aura.com/Benaminute, to try 14 days totally free. That'll give Aura enough time to track down those sneaky data brokers and find out if any of your personal information has been exposed. And thank you to Aura for sponsoring this video. Okay, where were we? It feels like counting down the days until Christmas. Oh wait, I mean the holidays. LOL. Okay, so with day one, I only had one objective, and that was to just fit in. This is California's insurance commissioner. He's gay. Oh no. Of course it is. Classic California. Pathetic. Yeah, I think I'm fitting in well. Greenland poll independence from Denmark. Independence 68%, stay Denmark 32%. Interesting. Let's annex
Hasan, stop being gay. Go find a hobby, please. I feel like being gay would be a hobby. Like sucking a penis. That's a hobby. You know what I mean? Well, you got an issue with that? Your dad didn't when he was sucking my dick. That's right. He liked that hobby, let me tell you. He was sucking it not like it was a hobby, but a lifestyle.
Mia next. If you lie to yourself, you'll lie to everyone else. Well said. What should Congress defund? Everything except the good stuff. Oh, here's a good answer. DOD, USD, ED, NSA. Yeah, let's just defund all of this. Who needs the IRS? I pay my taxes. Department of Transportation? No.
Wait. They wanna defund. We need to defund U.S. aid for certain foreign aid programs and the DOJ. We all know why. The FBI separately. The FBI gets double defunded. The FBI gets defunded twice, brother. Both in the hands of the DOJ and also the Department of Fake Bisexual Intersex.
Oh, I've got a car. I keep seeing my own tweets and I'm like, who is this idiot? Well, I'd say that day one was a success. I got 3 whole followers and no one even knew that I wasn't MAGA. I was fitting in well. You know, they may be a bit more inclusive than we give them credit for. Because with open arms, they accepted me for who I was. A cisgender white guy from the South. We have some things to look at. Because Talbot Henley, he just got 4 followers. While having 4 followers after day one felt pretty good, I knew that my account wasn't flourishing as quickly as it could. If only I bought that blue check mark. Well, I wasn't planning on paying for premium. But then someone from my audience, Ali Farid MC, gave me 20 bucks to make a sequel to my first Twitter video. So thank you, Ali, for funding my beautiful blue checkmark. Cool, we bought it, all set. Great, welcome to Premium. Happy to be here again. Now I know I have to wait a couple days. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Gross. Still looks awful. With great power comes great responsibility. So I promise to use this for good only. No one, and I mean no one, has done more to harm America than Democrats. Righty-ho, FDR started all of this by helping the workers instead of companies. Dems suck. Okay, maybe not yet, but this is all part of a greater plan. And starting today, I was gonna start sprinkling some leftist dog whistles throughout my tweets. But not too much, because I didn't want to blow my cover yet. They're not ready for the full force of socialist Talbot. NGOs suck. Like, if I want someone to help me out, I'll ask my government, not some organization that doesn't know crap about diddly squat. I love the blockchain. But like, low-key, what the f is it? I didn't think I could support Pete Hegseth any more than I already did for Secretary of Defense. And then the Democrats aren't talking. I responded to Ben and said, he's the best choice to be in charge of the defense of this nation. Maybe he can finally bring down Halliburton and Raytheon with all his might. And by might, I mean AC-130s and ballistic missiles. I can't wait for people to start responding to these. Really, my goal is to just like break their brains. Because I want to make them think. I want to make them read these and be like, wait, I like part of what you're saying, but I'm not sure if I like the other part. But that thing
Are hogs really dumb enough to take this bait? Yes. Yes. What do you mean? They're currently doing things that are entirely to the benefit of Chinese global dominance because they think Donald Trump is the great destroyer of DEI and woke. Also, it's not even just hogs. You can do this with like most groups, dude. Think about it this way. Whenever some dummy comes in here to chirp and says something that is like genuinely curious, or whenever some narcissist comes in here and uses emancipatory language, but what they're actually criticizing me on is not on the basis of any sort of progressive politics whatsoever, but simply because they want to be fucking annoying, there is at least 10, if not 100 people that immediately go, hold on, that chatter is cooking. It absolutely is a thing, and it especially works on hogs.
Does sound objectively bad. Huh, maybe people are lying to me? You've proven to the American people that you have what it takes. Godspeed, Pete Hegseth. He's gonna kill it. I can't wait. The military-industrial complex has gotten completely out of hand with the Biden's bumbling elitist policies. Amen. Jesus would have loved Pete. Damn, you're a good interviewer. Keep it up. He's the best. One of my favorite bald podcasters. Ooh, I got another notification. Me too. He's one of the good ones. God, everybody loves me. It's so easy to make friends on here when you're
constitutionalist, anti-communist. Hell yeah.
Does anyone else lose respect for a person after discovering that they have pronouns in their email signature or online bio? Of course, like my pronouns are he, him, but most people call me Talbot. You know, my God-given name. Jesus Christ, when does this wokeness end? What's up? It's day 3 and we have some updates to go over. So yesterday I decided not to record because I wanted to wait until my blue checkmark was approved. Well, it got approved yesterday around 4 p.m. And I couldn't really help myself but to just start tweeting right away. I ended up posting a lot yesterday. And I also decided to sort of rebrand Talbot Henley. Well, after posting a little over 100 times last night and this morning, I have gained...
Okay, bro, you definitely were having too much fun with this, all right? Which I get it. It is a lot of fun to be a hog. I know that firsthand, okay?
44 followers, which is a lot. I didn't think I'd gain that many. With the how woke can I get until Elon bans me? throughout the 5 days that I did that video, I think I maybe got like 14 to 20 followers. I got to double check on that, but it definitely wasn't over 20. It was 5. I received 5 followers. Along with Talbot's soft rebrand, I also decided to tweak my strategy for getting new followers. I call this one the spray and pray. After following a bunch of right-leaning accounts, I would wait on the following tab for a right-winger to tweet, and I would be the first one there to reply. It didn't even matter what the reply was, as long as it was something MAGA, then usually that did the trick. It is so easy to be a right-wing grifter, and you can have the dumbest takes, and someone's gonna like it.
Again, Jesse Lee Peterson is the living proof of this. Okay, a HasanAbi certified opinion. I mean, because it's true. It's just true. It's especially true on Twitter if you go right wing. I mean, you'll have to drop all of your principles and possibly slam your head into a brick wall until it comes easy. But that is how it is how it works.
Like, here we go. Every time I take an Uber, I ask the driver if they're on X. If they are not, I encourage them to join. If they are, I give them a follow. Cool. I would take more Ubers if they weren't so woke. And that got 8 likes, 1 retweet, and 160 views. It's so easy. I don't even have to try. All that you have to say is like, that thing that you're talking about is actually woke. Or that thing that you like is actually stupid and Democrats like it. And then what do you get from that? A ton of people agreeing with you. It doesn't have to be based on anything. You can call anything you want woke, and someone's gonna agree with like, yeah, that's a pretty base take. Here we go. Ted Cruz says, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have allowed our border to become an incredibly dangerous place and have allowed the cartels to smuggle drugs and people across.
By the way, this is quite literally the Asmongold technique. Like, make no mistake. That's it. It is, he's just described the Asmon method.
Border via secret tunnels. This madness will end on January.
The scary part about it is that there are probably plenty of content creators who are not really interested in politics, not very well read, but they see that and they think, oh, there's a permission structure for this. And there's also a viable way to get clout this way. So then they just basically do the same thing. That's it. Like, that's what I am fearful of to a certain degree, that there are a lot more content creators that do like quote unquote commentary on this platform that will see the successes of Asmongold and then will basically also engage in the most like bottom of the barrel right-wing commentary so that they can also gain some semblance of prominence. You can see it. Asmon will say something and he will look at chat to check the reaction and either double down if it's positive or sidestep if it's negative. No, there's a lot of like weird positions that he assumes that also give him some semblance of plausible deniability. But the top line is the Trump agenda is great. He's saving the country. And I think other content creators notice that. They take note of it, like React content creators, you know, people in the commentary sphere on Twitch. And they probably go, well, I want to do that too. I want to get fucking, you know, a shit ton of viewers. January 20th. I responded and said, there's so much fentanyl smuggling that they even got whites bringing it across now. Biden has let this get out of hand. And that got 2 likes and 20 views. Yeah, basically everything that I comment or reply to gets like pretty decent views and some likes. I was gaining new followers left and right, but mostly right. So now it was time to finally start the gaslighting them into being woke process. Now here is where my MAGA threads come into play. Now if you don't know what a MAGA thread is, that's totally fine because I actually just made it up. I looked at ways to increase engagement and get a lot of people looking at your account fast on Twitter. And one way is to write longer tweets. So this is what I decided to do is my MAGA threads. Trump will bring back strong American workers. Brandon and Camellia have always loved Bezos, owner of the WSJ. Or should I say SJW? Oh, that's a good one.
Bezos is a prick who only cares about money and building a rocket that's bigger than Elon's. Ha! Good luck with that, you bald freak. Well, one consequence of Bezos only caring about turning a profit is that all of his Amazon workers are worse off due to his greed and ineptitude.
Okay, too
Amazon
many big
warehouse
words.
workers and delivery drivers have to work grueling hours.
Too leftist.
Barely get time for breaks and are
Laying it
constantly
on.
being monitored and watched by Big Brother Bezos.
Okay, brought it back.
Well, Trump plans to stop this with his new Amazon Workers United plan. What Trump aims to do is tackle big businesses, starting with Amazon, to make it so workers can form internal community groups. They get to make
Okay, back to too much. It's dense. Too dense.
They get to make decisions on their own behalf. Decisions centered around their hourly wages, paid time off, and benefits. These groups will be able to demand better working conditions.
No, it's too wordy and too coherent. Right wingers love writing long ass fucking Twitter threads as well. But one common thing that they love to do is they'll never thread it. They'll always have like a super long, if they have Twitter Premium, if they're Twitter Premium users, they will literally have like the longest fucking tweet you've ever seen. But even then, you have to have a lot more misspellings, a lot worse grammar, and also, never use like an Oxford comma, obviously, duh. That's ridiculous. That's the gayest type of comma that you can use. But you also have to keep it super simple. You have to keep it incredibly simple. Okay?
Conditions and negotiate for higher pay. And there will be nothing dumb Dim Bezos will be able to do about it but accept their demands. This is what smart Republican regulation looks like. And the thing is, too, this will barely impact Amazon's bottom line because they make way too much money already. And who cares if they do end up making less? I don't know about you, but I don't want billionaires like Bezos buying up more media companies like the Wall Street Journal and turning them into liberal bullcrap propaganda. Bezos will finally be forced to bend to Trump's will through his plan to give power back to workers. I, for one, can't wait. Everyone hop on board the Trump train. Let's ride this baby into the new age. Hashtag Trump 2025. Real quick, before we get any further, I want to make a disclaimer. By doing a Southern accent and portraying myself as a Republican Southerner, I don't mean to loop all Southerners or those with that accent.
Oh my God. Everyone is such babies, dude, on the liberal side. It's just like,
Into one generic
dude, you don't have to do that, man. It's fine. Everybody gets it.
camp. I was raised and currently live in a small town in the Deep South. So in terms of right-leaning,
He just did a trigger warning for comedy depicting Southerners as right wing. I like this content creator, by the way. I'm fucking around. It's
leaning
fine.
people, this is what I know. And I'm just creating a caricature of what I'm familiar with. All of my family and all of my friends are from the South. And some of the smartest, most left-leaning people I know live here. It'd be hard to tell from the election maps and the dumb things that our elected officials say. And don't get me wrong, they're really dumb. So I want everyone watching this to know that there are a lot of progressives down here doing incredible work to actually help underprivileged communities and the South as a whole. It's not all racist MAGA folks, even though there's a lot. So with all that being said, I hope that no one's offended by this portrayal, as I am a Southerner. Also, I had
The only people that get mad at this is literally the people being depicted as dumbass fucking hogs. Most people from the Deep South that are leftists, unironically, will joke about this in the same exact way.
Southern accent as a kid.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to get your own custom theme for your Xbox. See this thing back here? Right now I just have one of the default ones.
Needs to be said because dumbass libs who say cut female off to southern states unironically think this. Yeah, they're stupid. They also don't realize that. Like a massive chunk of the black population lives in the South. That's the other side of the story. Anyway, let's continue.
So who's to say I don't always talk like this? Okay, well, the MAGA threads were out there, and so far, I think they read pretty well. All I needed to do now was continue to grow my following by replying to as many right-leaning tweets as possible. Last time I recorded, which was a little less than 24 hours ago, I had about 44 followers. Well, now I'm up to 122, and I have tweeted in the past 4 days 264 times. We're putting up some Elon numbers now. I wanted to show everyone my best performing tweet. It actually just got a like. So John Kennedy, senator for Louisiana, who also believes that if you ever need help, you should call a crackhead.
Ironic because he's a Rhodes Scholar, by the way. One of the best examples of a very well-read, very racist Republican who LARPs as Foghorn Leghorn, like unironically.
Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
But he said, President Biden is using his final days in office to rub salt in the wounds of the American energy sector. He's ignoring the will of the voters and making it harder for President Trump to revive our economy and defeat inflation. I love you, John Kennedy. And it's gotten 1,500 views, 25 likes, and 1 response from Doog. So yeah, Talbot Henley is kind of becoming a little Twitter famous. This whole right-winger Twitter thing is a walk in the park. In just 4 days, I had gotten a ton of new followers. So you know what that means. Time for a brand new MAGA thread. Super PACs are lame and outdated. What's the first thing you think of when you think of President Trump? For me, one word comes to mind: spry. Unlike most politicians in the swamp hell they call DC, Trump is energetic and light on his feet. He's not part of the neocon old guard. He actually has new, innovative ways to run our government more efficiently, and he truly tries to abolish all that is outdated. Trump has made it apparent that super PACs are lame and should go the way of the dodo. It's ridiculous that Kamala's campaign received billions of dollars of donations from a bunch of elitist libs who only care about making the country woke. George Clooney.
If this was a little bit wordier, it would read like a fucking ACP poster, like a MAGA communist. Although, Brownie, additional points for Kamala. That's amazing.
Oprah.
In all of my years, I never done thought about Kamala.
Disney, Tim Apple, pro-Israel lobbyist group J Street, and so many more liberal losers. You know where President Trump got all of his donations from to win the election? From his supporters and from his own damn wallet. That's how you fund a campaign. I can't think of anything more grassroots than that beautiful campaign of the century that Trump ran in 2024 and won. It's time for the super PACs to end. If more Dems are able to get a ton of money from whoever they want to fund their elections, then what will come of politics? Every single lame loser candidate they put up will be bought and sold by the highest bidder, aka big woke business and elitists. I don't know about you, but I don't want Bob Iger at Disney influencing my politics. If you have money and you run a business, get the hell away from my policy making. Leave it up to actual competent leaders like President Trump and Elon Musk to make those decisions, not dumb knuckleheads like Leonardo DiCaprio and John Bon Jovi. You're entertainers, not decision makers. Go back to your Montana mansions and mind your own damn business, you idiot libs. Welcome back. Today is the final day. It is January 19th. TikTok was banned last night. Tomorrow, Trump becomes the 47th president of the United States. And today is our final day of posting on Twitter. I currently have 312 followers.
Yeah, that's funny that when he went super woke, he got 5 followers, even with a premium account. But when he went right wing, in a matter of days, he got 300 followers. It is so transparently slanted in the right. Oh my God, dude. It is straight up. Like, even though a lot of it is probably bots, one must ask the question why it's so simple to at least create the impression that you will be favored if you go right wing, that you will get more followers if you go right wing.
So I have a lot to update you on. And I didn't tweet at all this weekend. And let's just say a lot was gone. So where do I start? Okay. I reached out to Dave, who has this account. He basically shouts out other MAGA creators on the platform. So I DM'd him. He responded, and he gave me a shout out. First one on the small account boost is Talbot Henley. And in a matter of about 25 minutes, I got like 200 new followers. Talbot was on top of the world. And after being backed by 300 new patriots, he felt invincible. But just like Icarus, maybe Talbot too was flying a little too close to the big, beautiful MAGA sun. Someone called me out as a troll, and this didn't feel good.
Wait,
So,
Ian Bremmer? Ian Bremmer isn't even fucking right wing, isn't he? He's like a liberal. Ian Bremmer is like a foreign policy NatSec liberal.
Past 5 days, I've tweeted a lot. I've replied to a ton of different tweets.
Yeah, he's like
on
a
this
centrist
platform, and I kind of lost track with everything that I said. I sort of blacked out for 5 days and woke up today, and now I'm sort of reaping everything that I sowed. So I started getting a lot of notifications.
He's a never Trumper. Yeah, okay, my point. You basically said NatSec liberal, a NatSec centrist liberal. You literally just repeated that. When you say someone is a never Trumper, that's what it is.
The other night, and I was kind of confused as to what was going on. And I realized that Ian Bremmer, who has 800,000 followers, tweeted about Talbot Henley. He said, "There's a right way? Congrats, Talbot Henley. You're hashtag troll of the week." And I thought, God, I have no idea what I said. And so I clicked on this. Biden noticing the United States is becoming an oligarchy right at the end of his presidency is very convenient timing. And I responded and said, "They make the word oligarchy seem so scary. I'm all for it as long as it's done the right way, not the Russian way." And yeah, he saw that. This got 22,000 views. And people are pretty mad about this one. So I was worried that one of my new 300 followers, who are definitely on the right.
Yeah, and also the troll of the week wasn't him outing you as a leftist, like as a secret leftist. I think he was just saying that it made me laugh. It was the stupidest comment that I've gotten.
Would see Ian's tweet and realize that I was called out for being insincere.
But once again, most hogs fucking hate Ian because he is, once again, a Republican, but also a Republican in name only, a rhino, a never Trumper, a centrist libtard. Yeah. See, what you're supposed to do in the situation is double down and call him a libtard in response. Being like, "Oh yeah, god dang liberals like you, never Trump Republican, rhinos like you don't understand what is in the heart of a true patriot. Of course you'd call me a troll. This is why Trump won, because of your ineptitude. Democrats never want to hear from the voters like myself. Important voters, special snowflake voters, double down."
Or a troll. But it's fine. No one noticed. And people are still following. Well, no one cared. I guess as long as you're a white guy with a red hat, you can fly as high as you want in this country. The abolishment of Obamacare. Let's face it. No matter who you ask, they all say the same thing.
Hasan, a hog would never say ineptitude. True. Ineptitude might be too big of a word.
Care doesn't work. While the Affordable Care Act and Medicaid can be quite helpful to a lot of Americans who don't have access or can't afford health insurance, Obamacare was a terrible and vain idea. One of the weirdest parts about Obamacare is most people don't actually know who it's even for. With a name like Obamacare, you would think it was health insurance that was directly made for Democrats only. Who the hell would name health insurance after the worst president in our country's history? Besides Brandon's, of course. Well, Trump plans to completely ban Obamacare, and in place, he should implement a well-thought-through, actually helpful Trump aid. Trump aid will start where Obamacare couldn't, with negotiating better deals on prescription drug prices from Big Pharma.
Okay, not
Instead
bad.
of you having to pay for your prescription drugs, Trump aid will cover the cost. All of the Obamacare funds will just go straight to Trump aid to pay for it, so it won't even come out of your taxes. Free healthcare from Trump that we don't even have to pay for. Trump aid should also abolish the privatization of hospitals and health organizations. Instead of greedy libs being in charge of our basic human right to healthcare and running everything like a business, Trump aid could handle all of these places. Completely Trump run. That means that when there's emergencies and you or a loved one have to go to the hospital, there will be no insane, unexpected, woke charges. Also, all of the doctors will be he, him, and she, her. None of this other private healthcare bullcrap pronoun stuff. Get pronouns out of healthcare and let's abolish the lived-up privatization of healthcare.
Not even
Who else
she,
would be
her.
all for something like this?
I don't want no female nurse. I don't want no female doctor. That's DEI, brother. Only he, him doctors for me. I want a man touching my butt. Otherwise, it's gay.
This from President Trump. Let the Trump aid flow. I think this one's gonna do well. Oh, someone already responded, I think. All right, I'm about to schedule my last MAGA thread for tonight. Oh my God. Coming soon to a city near you. Mass deportation airlines. All right, well, I was gonna wait, but that deportation airlines thing just kind of pushed me over the edge, so here we go. MAGA thread, the final one. Deport all immigrants, illegal or not. Mexicans, Venezuelans, Muslims, Chinese, Armenians, Koreans, Germans, Italians, Irish, British, Scottish, Scandinavians, extraterrestrials, Welsh, Australians, Anglo-Saxons, and especially South Africans. All must go. Get them the hell out of here. Besides stimulating our economy and culture, what are they even contributing to this country? Not much. It feels like every day more and more immigrants are flooding into our beautiful bastion of liberty, and they are ruining everything that America stands for. Trump's plan to deport all immigrants, illegal or not, will be incredible. Not only will it be the largest deportation of a population since some European country did it in 1933, but it will also fix everything that's wrong with the USA.
That's right.
The fewer people that live here, the more things will be available to actual Americans. More homes, more food, and more jobs, all while decreasing the bad things. Less pollution, less lines at the grocery store, and less infertility. America will be back to what it was supposed to be, prior to the illegal Portuguese coming in ruining everything in 1492. Trump will bring things back to how they were supposed to be. No immigrants. This country will be beautiful once again, and I, for one, can't wait to go back to Ireland. See y'all on St. Paddy's Day. Well, yeah, that's it. That's my last MAGA thread. Let's see how that one does. I am going to get off of this awful website for the rest
So did he actually end up convincing any Republicans? I'm confused.
of the day because I can't take it anymore. I'm getting a little triggered again, and so I'm gonna check back and see how these perform at the end of the day. Maybe I'll check back tomorrow during the inauguration of Donald Trump. That might be fun. Or maybe I just won't check at all. Maybe I'll just delete the account. Well, after 5 days of tweeting mostly right-wing content, I was able to amass 321 followers. I tweeted 322 times, which was about 64 tweets per day, which, yeah, is 20 short of Elon's average. What can I say? He's impressive, especially with the fact that he only has one free hand to tweet. All right, MAGA threads. While not all of them made it into this video, I tweeted 9 MAGA threads, which
He has 700. Wait, following me, 798 of 798 followers. I think he should tweet more. Like he should have done this for longer.
which in total received 2,332 views, 63 likes,
Talbot,
and 3
of course
replies.
I follow you.
My most popular thread was
Try doing this with, oh, fuck. I accidentally banned the creator of this video for a week. Okay, I unbanned you, Talbot. I apologize. I was just trying to move you over here. I banned you because you're a goddamn Republican. Sounds gay and woke to me. I'm in. Try doing this with left-wing content law. Would be so hard. Of course I follow you. I follow the enemy. I wish you did it for longer. I wish you did it for longer. Because I want to know what would happen if you just went on for longer. You know what I mean? If you did it for like a month. Hasan, that's just a chatter who changed his name. Wait, no, I don't think he's a chatter who changed his name. No, this is the actual creator. Isn't it? Is it not? Am I crazy? No, Benaminute is... Oh, that's right. You might have changed your name. That chatter might have changed his name, but Benaminute has been in here. Yeah, I'm just a funny chatter. I don't want to derail the stream. Last time we watched this video, Benaminute was in here, but he doesn't have like a Twitch account either. Baited? No, I rebanned them for a week. I know I should. What's the Benaminute? What's the Benaminute account? He was in here, wasn't he? Last time I watched his video. Gods, seize him.
The one about forming unions for Amazon workers. And my least popular was the one about abolishing Obamacare and replacing it with Trump aid. So take from that what you will. Overall, these received a lot more engagement than expected from my right-wing coalition. So, to all of those closeted socialist
Once again, you're noticing that I was valid in my ban. Yeah, see? It's been a minute. Svetlana kind of bad, not gonna lie. Timed out for 1 second. What do you think the running narrative from the Dems will be in November when Biden loses in a landslide? Last chatted on Inauguration Day. This must go so hard if you're stupid. Yeah, see? Whoa, hey chat. This is crazy. Hey chat. Oh yeah, that's me. Thanks for watching. Been a huge fan for a while. Thanks for all kinds of feedback, guys. Also, it's been a minute popping off with the Lisan Al-Gaib foresight. The gift of foresight was delivered. It's interesting. I don't know who Svetlana is that he said was bad, but considering that he was correct on this, I assume Svetlana was bad too. But my point is, it's not foresight. Okay? It's not weird that all these HasanAbi heads consistently have, oh, Stalin's daughter that defected to the USA? That's hilarious. I mean, he's right. Yeah. Okay, maybe maybe not. Maybe she wasn't bad. I don't know. Maybe there's a different Svetlana. Anyway, my point is, it's not some super secret special sauce that you get when you're in this community. It's just, you know, you apply certain principles to your political analysis, and all of a sudden you come across correct more times than you come incorrect. Of course, God forbid you're ever incorrect like 3 years ago when you say Russia will never invade Ukraine. Then they'll never let you live it down. But, you know, make no mistake. The reason why they have to go back 3 years into the past to fucking constantly complain about some shit is because this side of the political spectrum is usually correct.
MAGA patriots out there who enjoyed reading Talbot's MAGA threads, I have one thing to say to you. I'm not the first person who's gaslighted you into believing in something. The American dream was a lie. And there has seldom been a time when America was actually great. I believe this decline of modern America started in the late 1970s, with the end of Keynesian economics and the rise of neoliberal...
Hey, listen here, buddy. You can cry to your camera all you want, but no right-winger's ever gonna listen
insane
to you.
Take Hasan. Yeah. I like that my naysayers have devolved. At least back in the day, there was like some semblance. There was some semblance of like coherence in the commentary and the naysayers. Now they just go, "You suck, buddy. Shut the goddamn fuck up. You love herder. You love terrorism. You love terrorism. I know it. I know it in my heart. You love terror. Why haven't they banned you yet? You're the snake, baby."
They don't care what you have to say. You're just talking to your own little leftist YouTube echo chamber.
Well, yeah, that's what I do.
Enough. I've got a lesson to teach you, Benaminute. If you actually want to get your point across to the other side, there's only one way to do that. Is gonna show you how. Down on the back roads of this one-horse town of mine, I see the stress and the anger towards this old American life. My mama fed me well, and my daddy always said, If you just work hard enough, then one day you'll get that bread. I listened well and I toiled away. I got
Yeah. He doesn't know that MAGA world has moved on. They don't listen to country music no more. Beyonce made country music black. We hate that. That's why we need to listen to the real white music, rap music. Tom McDonald is my favorite.
Got a 9 to 5, thought I'd be okay. But the bills increased and my wages stayed. Well, I tried to form a union with my friends, but the boss shut us down and made it all in the boiling oceans and killing our trees. I don't have coverage for a vasectomy. Please wake me up from this American dream. They use our taxes to bail out banks. They probably give subsidies to Tom Hanks. Please wake me up from this American dream. Holes in my roads, deregulation everywhere. It started with Reagan, but it ends right here. Please wake me up from this American.
Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Elon Musk is a NOT app.
Don't bait my hook. Have you seen the new Doge government website? It's so ass. It looks like it was built in 15 minutes. No, I haven't. Misgift Japan update.